Oh man, we have a surprise live. It is a surprise live because Gary's not live. I think Gary's having trouble at the campground he's at with the internet there not working so well. So to make sure that we still have something going on, I'm going to pop up here and we're going to uh, talk and hang out and all that kind of stuff. And I'll probably have you guys come up at some point and all that kind of stuff. And we'll talk and all that kind of stuff. So I've got the tablet up over here, so hopefully I can add some more of you guys as moderators as come. So Gary sent me a message. He's not going live this morning, so I'm not taking a spot or anything like that. I'm coming live, so you guys still have a place to hang out this morning. We can hang out and talk and all that kind of stuff. So wanted to let you guys, come and hang out, still talk to each other this morning and all that kind of stuff. And so what I'll do here is probably go ahead and bring some of you up here in a bit. So, and if I add you as a moderator, don't worry about it. It's because I've known you for a little while and I didn't have that many the other day. So I want to make sure that there's people in here. And I do have a video that's going to be going up still today, so don't worry about that. But you'll kind of hear more of that in there. But me and Van Life with Dina Payne are going to be doing a show on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 Eastern. And we're going to kind of be going over and talking about what we saw this past week on YouTube, what we think is cool and all that kind of stuff. So I would love to have you guys come check that out. And if you can moderate at that time, it'd be really helpful. And we're going to send you the links of what we talk about first if you're a moderator, so that you're already prepared or whatever to put the links out. So that's what we got going with that. So we'll go through and say hello to everybody. We're all here. And Spice House, hello. And Rhonda, good morning. Nomadic Hippies in here. Oh, that's awesome. Good morning to you, sir. RV Weekends, good morning. And Mel Maddie, good morning to you as well. And computer check if I can. Okay, that's fine too. It's not today, or well, I guess today's Thursday now. It won't be today. It will be. It will be next Wednesday. And ahoy, Captainjack Scrapper. Hello, nice to see you guys this morning. Yeah, so you guys are just coming in. If you missed it, Gary sent me a message. And hello, Mental VRV. That he wasn't going to have a show this morning, so I'm not taking Gary's spot or anything like that. I think he probably is having internet issues there, so I'm popping on to make sure there's still something here. So if you guys don't have Daydream About 19, definitely go pick him up. He usually does in the morning right now from 7 to 9. So we'll be hanging out and talking. I'll go ahead and put the link here in the chat. And if you would like to come up, talk about your channel or just talk in general, I don't have a wheel with prizes on it. I'm sorry. But you can come up, talk about your channel, just chit chat, whatever you want to do. So I put that in there. I'm buzzing real fast. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can fix that. think it is the heater. When I have the heater running, it causes static. So hopefully that took some of the buzzing out for you guys. Hopefully that worked. We'll see. If it didn't, then I'll have to figure out another thing to do. But hope you guys are having a good morning. And hello, Raven the Blackbird. Thank you for saying I was buzzing. Hopefully it's not buzzing now. So I had a really awesome time last night. If you guys didn't see it, go check out Let's Talk About It Live from last night. Meant to be RVing, Mel and Nettie, Living Free Zip Coldest, and Beyond Beauty 3 are the hosts of that program. So, and we got somebody here, Raven the Blackbird. I'm going to pull you up.
How's it going?
And hello, sir.
Sorry.
This is the first time I've seen you in my chat. I think you might have been here the other day, but I think it's the first time I caught you. So tell us about your channel and what you do.
Well, I do a lot of things. I did a few unboxing. I did an unboxing of my cable modem, and then I did an unboxing and unbagging of a Ethernet card, which probably didn't get that much views on my cable modem. But I do a lot of different things. I also talk about subjects and stuff like that.
Oh, sir, I have not an unboxing, but I have like a review of some computer speakers on my channel, and it's like one of my best performing videos views wise. So it's kind of shocking. So I'm sure you'll get some people looking it up just just to see what's inside the box when they buy something.
Yeah. I mean, it was interesting that when I unbox a new cable modem from my internet provider Comcast, it was pretty interesting. I only saw maybe one or two of them people doing it, but nobody has actually ever unboxed it. And then when I did an unboxing, right now it's over 2,000 views of that current modem.
That's nuts. Yeah, that's really cool. So do you in your unboxing videos, like, do you do any fancy editing, or is it just set your camera up and pull it all out?
Everything is pretty much done raw, as it is. It's not. There's no editing. There's nothing that There's going to be so much mistakes on some things. I also give a shout out channels to people that I know. I'm getting to know a lot of other channels too, and I just noticed you, and I noticed you were live. So when I said you're gonna have some people on, I said, "Oh, come on this one."
Well, awesome. I'm glad you popped in and just saw that I was live. That's really cool, because I don't think anybody's just popped in that just saw me live out there before that hasn't known my channel. So that's really cool.
No, right now I'm just doing this through my phones. A lot of people. It's like interesting.
Well, I run this whole thing through my phone. All my whole channel, even right now, is on my phone. So I run it all from there. So I'm a big proponent of just using your phone, because there's a lot of things. And it looks like we have Griswold Family Vacay coming in. Hello, sir, and hello, Scott, and hello, Weekend RV. Saw you guys popping in too. So how long?
I hear like what?
How long have you been doing your channel?
Right now, a few months, but I've been on YouTube for almost 10 years, a little over 10 years.
So watching a lot of your YouTube before you started your channel, then.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
What got me into is when I first started. My very first video was about immigrations and stuff like that, which I'm not really for illegal immigration. I'm for legal immigration. I mean, a lot of people have problems with it, within calling everything hateful, racist, and stuff like that. Not understanding the laws of the countries, that when you come across every country, you're subject to their laws.
Yeah, that's true. That's true for sure. Yeah, I want, I'm all for as many, people that want to come here as possible, and just, make sure you do it the right way for sure. But I have no problem with whoever wants to come here and try to make a good life for themselves. That's for sure. So, what are you trying to accomplish with your channel there? Like, what would you like to happen with it?
I am trying to do like everybody else is doing, just trying to get up to get my subscribers up, as well as so many other people. But a lot of people notice that subscribers gone down a few people, and it even affected me. I thought I was up to 400, but I noticed I was like down 380 to 386.
Yeah, that happens to all of us.
Like I said, I don't get mad at people if they don't want to stay with me. It's their decision.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I also heard a lot of people getting bodied and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, and I'd rather, honestly, I'd rather have the people, that actually want to watch my stuff, subscribe to me, than just have numbers of subscribers and nobody ever watches my videos that I put out. So that's one thing. Yeah.
And you learn, and you learn from you learn the best you can. You take their advices and you kind of a little bit, and you say, well, that's good.
Yeah. Yep.
The only reason, the only reason why I got that high view on my cable modem, nobody ever heard of an XB7 Comcast, and Comcast is going to have that, also going to be Cox, and whatever service provider you have.
Yep.
And well, it's Wi-Fi 6.
Yeah. That was a good thing to take. And hello, Ransom Rogers. He's on a commercial break. He's actually a news anchor in Spokane, Washington. So he's here on a commercial break, checking in with us. So that's really awesome. And hello, Happy Place. Nice to see you this morning as well. I don't have a game to play, so you're probably not going to win. But if I did, I'd just say it's called Happy Place Wins. That will be the game that I play. So, because he always wins the trivia and the wheels and everything. It's funny. I want him to go to Vegas. I'll just invest in him in Vegas, and he can just bet everything. Oh, and Rope Next. This is the first time I've seen you in here. Thank you for coming. Welcome. So what is if people go out and check out your channel, like, how often do you post videos? Or are you like on a schedule? Do you have live streams and stuff like that?
Recently started schedule. I'm probably live in about maybe about, if I don't go live, it's not really a set. Well, it is kind of a set schedule, but it gives me much time. If I don't go on at noon, I have a lot of time to to do. So I do, let's say 12 p.m. my time to 7 p.m. my time.
Okay.
It's like,
Well, we'll definitely pop over when you're live and try to say hello to you over there. A lot of people in here are very supportive. So if they like your stuff, they will definitely come in and say hello to you and watch your videos and comment. A lot of people, here are definitely like that. And
sometimes I don't think it's going to really get pushed as much because you get a little bit of push. Something people would stay on for maybe a few minutes, and all of a sudden I'll have maybe one or two, and that's it. And all of a sudden I have no one watching, but here I am talking.
Right.
And I'm going to probably do a different subject today. I'm just thinking about it.
Awesome. So we will definitely go and check you out. Your mic's breaking up a little on me, so I'll drop you back down. But they are running your link in there, and so hopefully we get some people over there to check your stuff out for sure. So, but thank you for popping up.
Yeah.
So that was Raven the Blackbird, and that's the first time I've seen him in here before. So that was really awesome. So go check him out. He said he just saw that I was live and popped in here. That's really cool. And for those that don't know, if you're just coming in, it's normally daydream about nice things at this time. He is having, I think, probably internet issues where he's at, and so he was unable to do his live. So I'm live for him in this spot. So we're just hanging out this morning. I had nothing planned. I don't have any guests or anything like that. This is kind of spur of the moment. So, and hello, Mike and MJ, and hello everybody else. I'm trying to pop you up. If I'm talking, I'm still trying to pop your hello up here on the screen. And if you want to come talk about your channel, you want to come chit chat or whatever, I put the link there in the chat. Feel free to pop up. No problem at all. And hello, Quebec. Thank you for coming in from doing the garden. And hello, Mama Kay. Mama Kay, if you don't know who that is, that I had Construction Cronies on a few weeks ago. That's his mom. She likes to watch my channel, so I think that's awesome. And you're in the middle of nowhere, Alaska. That's awesome. If you want to come up and talk about your channel, man, because I haven't seen you in here before, you can click that link and even use your cell phone or whatever. You don't need anything special. That's really cool to be out there in the middle of Alaska. So, last night when I did that interview and stuff like that, I gotta say, I was a little nervous because I knew that Mel Nettie and the girls did their homework. So I was a little nervous because I didn't know what they were going to ask. I knew they were going to ask good questions, and so I was really, really shocked. Not shocked. Really excited. It was more excitement nervous. And see, Quebec, I don't even know that little town, but see, they're like, they probably hung out at the same bar at some point, I'm guessing. So there's probably not that many bars out there, not that many places to hang out. So, like I said before, Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, we'll be going. Okay, one day you'd like to join me live, I go live Mondays at 8 a.m. So come back, leave a comment. We'll figure something out. Leave your email or way to get in touch with you, or find me on Instagram. Same channel or same name as my channel. So find it pretty easy. In fact, if you just Google, it'll pull all my stuff up. Facebook followers. So, I wanted to show you guys, and I was going to do a video on it. I'll probably still do a video on it too, so you can catch it later. But if you don't know, in your, I'm pulling it up on here, so if you see me not looking at the screen, that's why. Because I wanted to show you. We were at Beyond Beauty 3, and Teresa from RV RV, she was talking about how to add keywords, channel keywords for your channel. And so what I wanted to kind of show you guys on here is where you go to do that, because it's not self-explanatory, and I looked for it forever because I wanted to do it. But if you look down here, there's the little gear, the little settings icon, and you pop that up, and then it'll give you options, and you go down to channel, which is your second one down, and there you go. It'll pop up where you can put in the keywords for your channel. So that's where you find that. But also in the same tab, once you open it up, you'll see a thing that says branding up at the top. So once you go in there to branding, and I'll show you guys, you can add your little logo or whatever you want to use and choose where to put a watermark on your videos. So I had been adding that in the video myself over the top of the video. So I've done that now, and I don't know how long it takes for it to start adding it on your videos. I don't know if it's like the logo where it takes a while to get there, or takes a while for it to show up. But definitely, if you want to add the watermark, that's how you do it. Is under settings and channel, and then brand. Yeah, computer chick productions. If you have like any real in-depth questions about like super in-depth YouTube stuff, check her channel out. And she's actually, I know you've probably seen like, oh, and RV Weekends, SEO stands for search engine optimization. If you've had like Tim and Logan, or you had some of the other wannabe friends, you know, that kind of stuff, bots and all that kind of stuff, and your comments, she's hunting them down. She's being a bot hunter. So she's trying to figure out and report what the main accounts are that are the ones putting those bots out there. And it's very entertaining. She also does like a little news type show. So it's really cool. Oh, and hey, thank you for coming at all, Quebec. You have a great day too. And it was awesome having you for an interview. And you guys, if you can, she has plenty of subscribers now to be monetized. If you can, please go over and run her playlist, or pop in her lives and watch her lives if you can, because she's about halfway there on her watch hours now. So if you can go run her stuff at some point, that would be awesome, and it will help her out. And I will try not to get more sunburn. If you miss seeing her sunburn, it is on the interview that I did with her on Tuesday, up here on my channel. She's really awesome. I think you'll like her, especially if you want to watch that interview first, and then you'll want to watch her videos, because she really is an awesome person. So that's how you add watermarks to your thing. No problem, Quebec. No problem. And I didn't know how to do that, and once I got in there, so it was because of finding out how to add channel tags that I was able to see the branding. And by the way, if the moderators, anybody that I add as a moderator, I'm trying to add more of you guys all the time. As we go here, uh, go ahead and run your links for your channels as well. Don't, you know, don't be shy about doing that, because you guys are awesome at helping out, and I want to make sure, you know, the least I can do is have you guys, you know, hopefully have some people go over and check your channels out too while you're here. And it gives you practice on putting links in for, you know, yourself, or if you want to go to anybody else's channel, it helps you learn how to do that. So take the time to learn, for sure. But again, thank you to Daydream about nice things. You know, for letting me know that he wasn't going live and let me pop up here, so you guys, you know, you guys still get to hang out, and we get to sit here and chit chat and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna pop the link in again, and like I said, if you want to come up and chit chat, come up and chit chat. We'll talk all that kind of stuff. If you want to talk about what you got coming up, if you want to talk about what somebody else has got coming up, if you just want to BS, that's fine too. You know, yeah, and it is harder to find people without the go to channel now. So, you know, one of the things the moderator can do is put links in. So I think that's a really important part. If you want to help other channels grow and all that kind of stuff, is to have people be doing that, for sure. So in 2 days, we will be, 2 days. Well, I guess 2 days, Friday and Saturday. Because Sunday I'll be going up to, yeah, if you want to pop up RV weekends, talk about your channel for a minute, that's fine too. We'll be going up to near Bellingham, which is kind of by the Canadian border, but and going and talking to a person there, another YouTuber there that does some pretty cool stuff. So really excited to take you guys there, and pretty much from here on out, we're going to be going on at least little trips close by. So, and RV Weekends is here. You ready? I will pop you up. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. RV Weekends. And I will go ahead and pop you up. Hello.
Hello. You see me in my workwear.
In your workwear. That's, hey, you know what? For workwear, that's not too bad. I've worked as a mechanic before and had to wear coveralls and all that kind of stuff. So that's not that bad of workwear to be in, for sure.
No. I'm blessed. I have a job.
Yeah. So I know you guys have just kind of just came into the community and been around and all that kind of stuff, and it's been really awesome to see you guys come in and everything. So do you want to kind of explain to everybody that's here that's new, like what your channel's about, what you guys do and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, well, we've had a blast. I don't think we've ever expected to be welcomed into a community so wonderfully. So hold on, let me turn my heater off, because now I'm like, it's getting hot. So yeah, I mean, a few people reached out to me, and I reached out, and it's been great. Our channel is, we are living right now full-time in RV. We both work 9-to-5 jobs. We are mooch stocking on some family property. We travel on the weekends and try to get all of our, you know, fun stuff done on the weekends. But yeah, it's a little interesting, because most full-timers are traveling the world and seeing all the great things. And if they work remotely, that's cool. They work remotely from their RV, but we literally like go to work, leave our RV alone, come home. It's like a little mini house. And there's some different challenges that come along with that.
So I'm guessing the name RU Weekends came from the fact that it's on the weekend.
Yeah. And when we originally started our channel, we weren't planning on living in our RV. When we bought our RV, we weren't planning on living in it. it's just one of these things that we are doing the Dave Ramsey, trying to pay down all of our debt. And we're walking the baby steps. And we were on a trip one weekend, and husband was driving the camper and the truck, and I was falling behind in my car, and we pulled over at a gas station, and I jumped out and I said, so crazy idea just popped into my head. And he's like, uh-oh, what? What do you think about not renewing our lease in our house and living in the RV? And he just looked at me like I was absolutely crazy. And I said, think about it and let's go. And so we were at a gas station. So he goes his way and I go my way, and we get home and he doesn't really say much about it. And I didn't say much about it. I thought, okay, well, he hated that idea. And about 4 days later, he goes, you know what? I think that's a pretty good idea.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
So you did that, and I don't know if you want to know that sax solo that you hear in Dave Ramsey's program is from the song Baker Street by Jerry Rogers. So if you ever want to listen to the whole song and you enjoy that, that's the name of the song that's from. Absolutely,
we'll pull it up. But yeah, so that's kind of what we're doing.
That's really interesting. So are you guys eventually planning on traveling full time? I mean, you're living in the RV full time now, even though you're not really traveling.
If there would be a way that I can make my income mobile, I think we absolutely would do it.
Yeah.
We're definitely working on paying down, the few bills that we have. And I think that'll free us up a little bit more to do that. But right now, we're kind of chained down to a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah. Yeah. So what has been the biggest challenge you guys have had going into the RV? Like, I know when I was in a relationship in the past, being in that small of a space became a big challenge because you can't really get away from the other person if you're not too happy.
You can't be mad at each other for very long.
Right.
Yeah. So I think just we talk, and we do a lot of acceptance, and we do a lot of forgiveness of each other's faults. I think it's probably good that we both go to work during the day, because I think that kind of does give us a little bit of separation.
Right.
There's, we have a bedroom. So at night, if he's doing videos and he's starting to do some of the overdubs, I go in the bedroom. We're starting to have some problems because I'm starting to edit some videos. So now we're both editing videos at the same time. And so he just looked at me the other night, and I was just staring at him. I'm like, what are you staring at? He's like, I need to do an overdub and you're talking. Okay, well, I have to do mine. So how are we going to do this? He goes, well, can you go in the bedroom? And I'm like, well, can you go in the bedroom? So he's like, okay, we need to come up with a schedule. So we're working on some of that.
So do you both film too?
Yeah. We both try to do things as much as possible 50-50. I do more of the filming of him, and then he does most of the video editing. I have just now started getting into some of the video editing. I just posted my first one that I did filming and editing all by myself.
Awesome. Yeah. So check that one out, guys, so you can
yeah, I made cookies and I didn't burn my RV down. So yeah, I was baking cookies.
Yeah.
And then the steak video, I did all the filming for his steak video.
Yeah, and that was steak. The steak looked good. The steak looked really good.
He was a little mad at me because I filmed it by myself. The cookie. He was on the roof doing some work on the roof, and he came back and he's like, well, why didn't you just ask me to help? I could have filmed it. I'm like, no, I got it. Figured it out.
Yeah. Well, probably going into editing has probably helped you film stuff too, because you probably learned that this shot's probably a little easier to mix with that shot if I film it this way. So.
Mm-hmm. And
That's
I love
right.
filming. I mean, we use mainly our cell phones. We do have an old GoPro,
Hmm.
and we have an Osmo DJI Action Osmo Action cam that works pretty good. But for the most part, most of our stuff is cell phones.
Yeah, yeah. And then mine's all cell phone. What are you gonna? What's your plans to upgrade on your equipment? Like, what
Oh,
do you want to do next?
the dream.
Well, you can go to the dream too. Yeah.
Yeah. He had a camcorder that he absolutely loved, and I loved it too because I love being able to zoom and get some of those great shots, but it wasn't a 4K, and so the resolution wasn't great, and it doesn't do great at night. So that's probably our next upgrade is going to be some kind of a camcorder, video recorder, old school
Yeah.
look, but something that does a 4K.
Yeah, the optical zoom on the old camcorders, that's one thing that I know I miss for sure, because
Yeah.
it'd just be nice to get a tighter shot sometimes without having to move within a few feet of something.
Yeah, yeah. That's where the cell phones kind of limit. They limit
Yep.
what you can get and what you can do. And we have a drone, so we do some drone shots. But I'm scared to death of that. I haven't driven it yet.
Oh man. Oh man. You might have to go drive that when he's not looking, so that he doesn't.
I know. And he does. He plays. He's like a big kid. He has RC cars, and I do all of that. I'll play that. He has airplanes he flies. He's got an RC channel on YouTube also.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, what's the name
Yeah.
of it, so these guys can go check that out too?
Yeah. I'll drop the link in there.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah. RC stuff that's on the ground is a little bit easier than when it's flying in the air.
Well, the first few times I'm like, you don't care if I break it, do you? And he's like, well, they're meant to be played with hard. These are not
Right.
little cheap Walmart, toys. He's like, they're meant to be played with, and they break and they can be fixed. And I'm like,
Yep.
okay, good, because I'm probably going to break it.
Yeah, those racetracks make a lot of money on parts.
Well, yeah, he's a big hobbyist.
Yep.
All right, well, let me hop off here before I get.
Awesome. Well, thank you for popping up. Yeah, I don't want you to get in trouble.
Thanks.
Go check out RV Weekends, guys.
Thank you.
You'll like their channel and their cooking and all that stuff. Thank you. So that was RV Weekends, and we found out there's another channel that's attached to RV Weekends. So look at that. We're finding all kinds of stuff out. That's really cool. I didn't know that, he's into RC stuff too. That's really neat. I watched some of those bigger RC cars go around and around and stuff, and yeah, they have pretty much every part on them can be replaced. They make those parts. I never understood that, because if I had it, I wouldn't want to break the parts and pay to fix all those parts. But there's a lot of people who do. And good morning, senior sister. So anybody that's just coming in, Gary sent me a message saying he wasn't doing a live this morning, and yes, I'm assuming it was because he didn't have good enough internet service or internet service. So I popped on here so that we'd all still have a place to hang out and talk and all that stuff this morning. So it's not me taking over Gary's spot, or me going live when Gary's trying to go live or anything like that. Gary sent me a message. And just like the other day when I had Quebec Homestead on, I sent Gary a message about that a week prior. That's when I was going to have her, and that, I wasn't trying to take his time or anything like that. So just know that me and Gary work together. There's no trying to get Gary or Gary trying to get me or anything like that. We work together on this. It's we both want each other to be successful. So nothing like that. I mean, I'm one of Gary's patrons, so I'm supporting him. And good morning, artists on the road. Good morning. So that's one thing that I liked about this community. you know, is, and anybody that has a scheduled time, like if you type share the air into Facebook, it will pull up schedule we have now. And if you want to get put on the schedule, you can talk to Lucretia from Burning Up the Road, and she can get you there on the schedule. The only thing that I would suggest doing is if you have something that has to be done at the same time somebody else's live is scheduled, go and message that other person and say, hey, just wanted to let you know, because then that person doesn't go, why are they trying to go, live? They're on the schedule too. Why are they trying to go live at the same time I am? So, just try to do that. Try to be respectful of, everybody. And good morning, Construction Cronies. Nice seeing you in here this morning as well. Go check his channel out. Like I said, I did an interview with him. He's got, he'll help you out with construction stuff and live streaming stuff. He's got a really good live streaming setup. And thank you for burning the link, Teresa and all that stuff, and everybody else who's burning the link. Thank you. And like I said, remember to run your own links as well, because I know sometimes we forget to do that as moderators. And yeah, like Nomadic Hippie says, the communication between everybody is really awesome. And I will say that any problems anybody's ever had, at least from what I've noticed, like if anybody has a problem with somebody else or they're having problems with each other, nobody puts out videos saying, hey, I hate this person, or this person did this to me, or whatever. We try to take care of it between each other and all that kind of stuff. And it really helps our community, become a lot stronger, a lot better. And I'm really, I love all you guys. I love having all you guys here. I love coming and talking to you guys. And there's Trip and Tracy popping in as well. And if you don't know what's going on with me and Tracy, well, you know what? I'm not going to tell you, but you should go watch her today's video. If you want to know what me and Tracy are doing, and you haven't heard yet, go watch her latest video. She'll tell you in that video, because good video too. She deserves to be. And good morning, Linda. I don't know if I caught you when you first came in. I think I should know. Good morning. And the American Wanderer is in here. Good morning to you as well, sir. She says, hey, you put it out there on your video. I'm just trying to help people go watch your video. I'm just saying. So it's become, for me, everybody around here is become, a pretty big family. Mel Nettie sending me money to get, Blackstone and everybody else, that sent me stuff to support me or whatever else, like Gina with the tablet, and everybody that's bought shirts, Trip and Tracy bought hoodie. Those are Pathfinder bought shirts. Other people have bought hoodies. Just all that stuff. And to be honest with you guys, I may make like $1.50 on the shirts each or something like that. I'm not trying to make a lot of money off them. I really like seeing you guys wear them and stuff like that, because somebody might ask, hey, what's that shirt from? What's this from? What's that from? And that really, I think that's cooler than necessarily, making a bunch of money off of merchandise and stuff like that. Like that's never been my goal. And, I don't talk about my PayPal link. It's on my channel matter, but I don't talk about that. Like I said, I'd rather, for the most part, rather have you guys, buy something and get something for your money as well. That's the way I am. And good morning, Van Life with Dina Payne. If you guys aren't subscribed to her, go subscribe to her, because that show on Wednesday, how me and Gina are working it, is we are alternating weeks so that we both get watch time from it, and people come in and checking our stuff out. It's the show that me and her are doing is a 50-50 partnership. So we talk to each other and we're trying to work it all out. And like I said, if you're a moderator that's here now and you can be there on Wednesday, shoot me a message on Instagram or send me an email, my channel name at gmail.com. Just get in contact with me because we're going to be talking about probably about 5 channels each. We're going to have guests on sometimes, so we're going to be talking about probably 5 channels each, stuff that we've seen and all that kind of stuff. And we'll have links that we're going to send you ahead of time as a moderator. So you'll have all that. You won't have to go be looking for it or, anything like that. And yes, I want to mention that as well. Captainjack Scrapper. If you guys don't know, the Vets to Vets United, definitely go watch any one of the 3, or watch all 3 of them, actually. You should watch all 3 of them. But on Our Epic RV Adventure, Wayward Wags, and Happy Place Diaries, but they were all live streaming at the same time. But they exceeded the goal of 10,000 and got $10,500, and it's Vets to Vets United. So this community raised enough money to pay for a service dog training, and for a whole year and all the stuff to give a vet a service dog. And so this community over and over and over again has risen to the occasion and raised money for causes or people in need. And it's really, really, it's really inspiring, that, because for those that don't know, they're just here in the chat for the first time, we've had a lot of stuff happen in our community that has affected different channels. And if I just do the math quick in my head, I think between the 3 that I know of, this community raised over $20,000. So if you think about the size of our community, our community isn't that big, in the grand scheme of things. Yes, there are a lot of us that are in here, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not that big. And the stuff that we've been able to do is really, really cool. And Bob the Raptor and Joe, if you guys don't have Bob the Raptor and Joe, let me explain to you something. You guys really should go over and see him, because it's 2 raptors, and they review food, and they're pretty funny. Yeah, the show that they put on, 20,000 paper rectangles. Yes, Bob the Raptor and Joe. Yeah. I don't know any other community on YouTube that's like this. I don't know, and some of you know, some of you don't know. But it started. Blue Wave Odyssey really got the ball rolling as far as building the community, and he doesn't do his lives anymore. So I think a lot of us, and me included, I want people to come in the chat and feel like they're family and feel like they're part of this community. And so there's been people coming into my chats that I haven't, that weren't necessarily part of that original community. So that's where it sprouts from. So if you guys want to know and go and check him out, he's putting out, videos and stuff now. He's a really awesome individual. He's helped us all out immensely. But he, the community he started, I was there when he was getting 10 people in his chat room. He's, I think, almost at 6,000, if not over 6,000 subscribers now. So I was there before he got monetized, before any of this stuff happened. So if any of you guys are, you're just starting out your channel, or you're like, oh man, it seems like such a huge hill to get to, your 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours. It seems like such a hill, and it is. It's a hill, but it can happen. It can happen. And so I really want you guys that are smaller channels to know that it can happen. Like Bob the Raptor and Joe, he used to not be monetized too. He just recently got monetized. And welcome back to that homestead. That's another one. Like I said earlier, if you guys don't have, if you don't have her, please go to her channel. Run at least one of her playlists if you can or something. Go in her lives and stuff like that, because she's halfway there on watch hours. So she has 1,500 plus subscribers. She's over that point. She just needs that last little push to get her watch hours done to get her to where she's monetized. Because she's one of the people that I really want to see be successful at it. And she's trying to do it so that she can keep the lifestyle that she's got now, and keep doing the stuff. And there you go. Quebec went to see your channel, and it's very entertaining. Yeah. Bob the Raptor. Let me explain. That guy is, if you look at it and you were to look at it and not go back and watch again, you might go, what's this all about? It's good. There's only a few food reviews channels that I watch. Bob the Raptor and Joe and the Trip. And that's basically, I'm not a food review guy. I don't go for them, but those guys are entertaining. And so, and he's in the Ohio state. So I will be, at some point, me and Bob and Joe are going to sit down. We're going to have some dinner when I go on this trip. So a lot of people that, either are in this chat or around or whatever, I plan on trying to meet as many of you as possible, and going and hanging out with you guys, because it's very exciting. This trip I've got planned is very exciting to see. And see, this is what I like to see, like seeing your sister here, learning how to do the flower emojis, and Bob the Raptor and Joe, you guys go and checking each other out. Like I said, if you guys don't, if you don't like the other person's stuff, that's cool too. It's not a big deal, And Trip and Tracy says Vanville. That is one thing we are going to go and see. I've talked to Jamie. Like you said, he didn't get back to you. He got back to me, so well, go on there and talk good to him at some point. Where am I camping in the U.S.? Do you mean right now, or where am I going to be camping in the future? I guess that's what I should ask Darheart, because just I got to get some clarification on where you mean am I going. And good morning, B&D Craft. So I will say another thing. Anybody in this community, if you guys have trouble with things or need to learn how to do anything on YouTube, or you're having problems with any of your social media and stuff like that, I know I'm willing to help you with any answer I can. I'll try to find somebody that has the answer if I don't. And far as I know, everybody in here is the same way. You know, we don't necessarily all know all the answers, but if you have a question about something, we'll come and help you. You know, we'll come and help you out. Um, you know, I do shout outs on my channel. I'm trying to get, you know, I'm trying to help out as many people as I can, because a lot of people will tell you you want to keep people necessarily on your channel, and that's good advice. I just want to keep them on YouTube in general. If you get enough subscriptions out of my channel, because I have enough subscriptions that I watch, that you're only watching YouTube, guess what? When you post the video of your stuff, it's going to be there because they're on YouTube all the time anyway. So, you know, and can you get both? Can I get both? Okay. So, where I'm at right now is where I've been for the past about 6 months, which is at a house. I'm living in the van full time. I'm eating out of the van now. The only thing I have still is I have an electrical cord that's run out here to charge my stuff because I don't have my solar yet, and to run a little heater because I don't have the diesel heater yet. So I have that, but I only use it to go to the bathroom or to shower now, which would be the same as if I'm out on the road. So there's no difference there. So that's where I'm at right now. Where I plan to camp in the future, I have a 1,000 Trails membership. So I'll be going to 1,000 Trails here in Washington at Connor from July 1st to the 6th. So if you're a 1,000 Trails member and you're up in this area, you know, let me know. I'd love to do a meetup with you. I'd love to, you know, put you on my channel, all that kind of stuff for sure. And there you go, Captainjack right there. Yeah, if you type at, if you're on your phone, you can still do it. It's hard to do, but if you just type at on your computer and then you start typing the person's name, it'll usually pull it up, all things. It's complete enough to live in, not complete enough for me to go yet because I'm, you know, if I didn't have my channel and I didn't need to be able to charge equipment like my lights or you know, my phone to be able to go and do all that kind of stuff, then I wouldn't worry about. I would be going now, you know. But you know, having you guys here, like I said, and for people coming in late, the reason I put daydream in the title is he normally goes live now from 7 to 9. So he didn't have good internet. So I'm running a live right now so that people, you know, you guys can still meet up, you can still talk, you can still hang out. And so that there's, you know, you guys don't think that, you know, Gary's not going to be around anymore. He's going to be around. He just doesn't have good internet at the place where he's at right now. So, yeah. Your van's in the shop. Yeah. That's one thing that I was very lucky about. This van runs very well. And you know, thank you guys for helping each other out in the chat, by the way. That's one of the things that I like about all you guys, you know. I will say pretty resoundingly that the YouTube community, the people here on YouTube, out of all the internet, social media, internet, whatever you want to talk about, communities, is the most caring and the most helpful and all that kind of stuff. Sure, there are YouTubers that aren't, you know, but it's really been impressive. And here's somebody, go check out Cherry Van. Um, she's she's just starting out. She just painted in her van. I like the color of it. It's pretty cool. Um, but she's fixing her van up right now, and she seems like a really cool, individual. So definitely check her stuff out. Um, I want to say, you guys, man, when I started my channel, a lot of you guys, especially if you don't have that many subscribers yet, I never thought I would have as many as I have now. I never thought I'd be sitting here and having, 20 some people, in my chat, or when, I had Quebec on 50 some people. Like, I never thought that. So some people might have thought that when they started out. I never did, So your van's 92. There you go. Yeah, mine's a 95, you know. So, and thank you for running those links. Good morning, burning up the roads. Yes, no problem. Gary sent me a message. And like I said, anybody that's here, I'll say it again. Daydream about nice things. Please go and subscribe to him. He has the watch hours now. He just doesn't have the subscribers yet. So please go check out him. And he's usually on here every morning from 7 to 9. So please go check him out. And good morning, Ninth Element. Now there's another good channel. Now she's got a place right now, but for a lot of her channels, she was living in a Honda Element. So there's people that even do this kind of life without a van. But she's really cool. And hello, Amos. Nice to see you in here, man. Nice to see you in here. Yeah. Like I said, if you ever have problems, either you can't go live, reach out to somebody, have them go live if they can. If you can't, if you're going to have to go live when somebody else is going live, like I said, if somebody had to go live when my live's on Monday morning, I'm fine with it. Just say, hey, give the person a heads up. That's the important thing. I think, and it's a way to keep things, keep things good. How's it going, Emil? It's going great, man. It's going great. Great things are happening, and this community, and I don't know who's coming up next. Make sure you guys, put in there who's coming up next. I don't have the schedule in front of me, and I can't pull it up. Burning up the roads, no schedule. So if anybody's coming up next, please make sure to put that information here. They're coming up at 9. So you have nothing to worry about me. I'll probably never go live. Yeah, I was probably never going to go live either, Tracy. Just so you know, I'm just saying. We'll get you live. You'll either be live here on my show, or we'll get you to do a live at some point. It's definitely entertaining to do live stream. It's different than your videos. It's different than your videos for sure. But I think you would enjoy it, Tracy. I do. I think you do. I think you would do a good live stream, because the stream of consciousness that you have in your videos, I think you would make a pretty good live streamer. But we'll see. Never say never, Tracy. It's just I'm just saying, never say never. Give it a chance at some point. And Van Life Rocks, if you don't know him, he's just starting out as well. But he's putting pretty good work into his videos. He's doing green screen stuff and all that kind of stuff. So he's very interesting individual, and definitely go over and check his stuff out. Like I said, check everybody's stuff out. If you like it, you like it. Hang out, watch their stuff. If you don't, that's cool too. You know, that's really cool too, because you know, like I was saying earlier with Raven that popped up here, I don't uh, I don't want people to subscribe to me that don't want to watch stuff. I want you to subscribe and also watch the stuff, because it doesn't help. It might help me get to the magical number of 1,000, but it doesn't help anything else out. You know, because watch hour wise, guys, I think I'm at maybe about 800 now, and I have this many subscribers. There's people with less subscribers than me that have way more watch hours. So it's about who subscribes to you, about who watches your stuff, and all that kind of stuff. So that's what's important. So I'm adding the lives now. I mean, I like doing the lives too. I'm adding those now so that I can hopefully gain more watch hours and stuff like that. So that's really important. But yeah, if anybody's coming up next, put it there. If anybody's not next on the schedule and you want to go live after me here at 9, put it in the chat and we'll go over and we'll go raid your life, and we'll go hang out there for a little while. And yes, Van Life rocks. I've seen you so much around here, and welcome to our family, man. That's I call it family. Because I like to mix. That's where the family on the hoodie comes from. It's van and family together. But I love having you guys around, and you're just hanging out with us and all that stuff. See, if you would have told me, oh, I gotta scoot up, that I would be a YouTuber and doing lives, I would have told you, yeah, yep. Now look at the big pirate smile, yeah. Well, that and the shirtless all the time too. I wouldn't have thought you would have went shirtless, but hey, you do you, Captainjack. I still love you, man. I still love you. I think a lot of us in here, feel the same way. That we never thought whatever's going on right now would be going on. Whatever's happening right now, would be going on. And that's and Van Life Rocks. I think he's still below 100 subscribers. And so when I'm telling you this, man, can you go shirtless, Tracy? You can. It's your channel. You might get pulled down, but nobody's gonna stop you. But you hate clothes. Yeah, I can understand that, Scott. So any of you guys that are, especially less than 100 people, or 100 subscribers, just know that most of us in here, we never expected to be where we were at, or where we're at right now. We're doing what we're doing right now. So I would say don't concentrate so much on numbers when you're smaller. Just enjoy the journey, because what's happening right now with your channel, or what's happening right now with you personally, you're going to look back and you're going to have, man, I can't believe I used to worry about this. Man, I can't believe that was, I put out a video like that. You're going to look back at it with, depending on your attitude, but you're going to look back on it and have, at least for me anyway, sure for other people too, but you're going to have, good memories of all this stuff. And so just know that, and just be yourself. Like Captainjack said, just be yourself, because you can try to make a caricature of yourself, or try to act a different way when you're on camera. It's gonna your normal self, your standard self is going to come out. It's going to come out. You can't. One thing about the camera is you can try to hide stuff, but it comes through. It comes through. And so, yeah, be yourself. But enjoy every step of it, because I'm going to tell you this. I know from some of the bigger channels that I watch that have either become big or they're just big now, they get to a point where they can't even spend all the time answering comments, you know, because it takes so much time. Not because they wouldn't like to, but because it takes so much time. So kind of, you know, enjoy what you're doing. And yeah, he was 50 areas in. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. You know, just be yourself. And Trip and Tracy, if you guys didn't see it, go check out Let's Talk About It Live. I was on there last night. Mel Netia's in here. Meant to be RVing is another host on there, and Beyond Beauty 3. They interviewed me, and I talked about on there, I talk about it on my channel all the time, but talked about my past experiences on there and everything. And I said on there, I put it all out there, but even some stuff was still hard for me. I was nervous to put it out there, just nervous of the reaction. But if you do it, if you put yourself out there and you just let it all out. First of all, the trolls, there's nothing they can say because you've already told all your viewers, all whatever dirt you have, you've already told them. They can't come after you for it. But it's also very therapeutic, because now when you go meet somebody, there's nothing that's hidden about it. Oh, what if they find out? What if they find out about this, what if they find out about that about me? Man, I can't tell you the amount of worry and the amount of stress that I put on myself just worrying about stuff that, you know, somebody might find out that I had this happen, or somebody might find out that, and it's just, you put so much stress on yourself. So I'm telling you, man, it's up to you whether you put yourself out there and whatever you put out there, but it's very, you know, very, very therapeutic, you know, and yeah, there you go. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. And that's kind of what I've talked to you guys, you know. Yes, you do need to put stuff up that, you know, different videos, you know, maybe you put up how-to videos, maybe you do this or that. But Construction Cronies that was in here, you know, chatting earlier, he can tell you, you get a lot of views on that, you don't get very many subscribers, and people aren't necessarily going to stick around. And you need to put the you in YouTube in your videos. You know, let people know who you are. You know, and they're either going to like it or they're not. But the people that like it, they're going to start watching your videos, because you're going to be almost like a friend to them. Like you guys, anybody that's watched YouTube for a while, I mean, I watch people all the time, and no, they're not my friends, you know, especially some of the bigger channels. They're not my friends in real life as far as that goes. But you become attached to the person that you watch, and then you watch almost whatever they put out, you know, because it's just, you know, it's human nature. You know, you got to look at it like that. Like, if you want to talk to your camera like you're talking to one of your friends, you know, just sitting there talking to you. That's probably my best advice as far as getting used to your camera. Just talk to it like it's, you know, your best friend sitting there, you know. Well, people are going to do that, but guess what? I would say that they're wrong. Do you know why? At some point, maybe you got comments on that video about, you're dealing with alcoholism and all that kind of stuff. Maybe you've already got comments on it, but I'm going to tell you this: that person probably never dealt with that in their lives, or if they had, they're scared of somebody else finding out that out about them, and somebody else is going to watch that video and they're going to go, I have these problems too. She got over that problem. I can probably do it too. And that's going to be worth a lot more than, honestly, you shared that you had a problem with alcoholism. A lot of people have a problem with alcoholism. A lot of people have a problem with that. So the fact that you shared it out there and they're like, yo, you shouldn't really share stuff like that out. That's what I'm saying. There's people that, don't understand, and like I said, for me personally, it was very therapeutic and there's nothing hidden out there. And, honesty, so is this, not a good comment there. Yes, and that's hard to do too. Trying to open up. But I'm going to tell you, you're going to see more growth and you're going to see more opportunity. And sustainably yours, Homestead, I don't know, you might have been here in the chat the other day. It was going really fast, but I don't know if I've seen you in here before. So I want to say thank you for coming in too. And see, this is what I'm saying, like right here. So you just shared that comment. You know what I mean? So that's, I don't have editing tips for you. I don't have all that kind of stuff because that's not, not where my area of great tips come from. I don't have all those kind of tips, but what I can tell you is somebody that watches a lot of YouTube. What I like to watch is somebody that's a watcher, and the people that I've seen become successful, what made them successful is that they add other stuff to their videos too, but the main central story is watching that person's life unfold in front of you in the story, And Amos, thank you, man. Thank you, man. I'll catch you, construction cronies, I'll catch you sometime. But thank you for coming in, man. Thank you for coming in. And it's your first live? Well, hey, man, I normally do it 8 a.m. on Monday. And me and Van Life with Gina Payne that is in here, we'll be doing 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday. And we're going to be talking about what we saw during the week, cool channels that we've seen and all that kind of stuff. And, that kind of stuff. And see, that's what I'm saying. And that's just a comment in here that you made in the chat. That's why I think it's really important to share your own personal story. And King of Fun, it's the first time I've seen you in here. Do I know what XRP is? No, I do not know what XRP is. So please feel free to enlighten me and everybody else in here. No problem, sustainably yours. That's who we are around here. So if you want to stick around here and stick around this community, we're very supportive. I know I try to always comment on videos, and I try to always at least watch everybody's videos so I can keep up with what's going on. But it's not because I have so many people that have subscribed to me that I subscribe back that I can't keep. I have over 1,000 people that I subscribe to myself. So, and I'm not there yet. Is it safe to drop a big bowling ball on your head? Probably not, King of Fun. Probably not. Anyway, I'm guessing by the name of your channel, that's you're kind of you're kind of a funny dude. That's awesome. But you know, you guys, whether you realize it or not, when you post a video, there's somebody out there that's you know, uh, they love watching your video. They'll watch it. They'll take something from it, you know, and you don't realize it when you're first starting. Trust me, you don't realize it when you're first starting. What kind of impact you can have on other people's lives, or just on their attitude for that day. You don't, you don't understand just what's possible. And so, because I didn't understand what's possible, and I saw stuff that's going on that I think is incredible, and it's really mind blowing to me. So I'll tell you that in your YouTube journey, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be times you're like, oh man, that sucks. Oh man, you're going to have those downs, but I'm going to tell you, the ups that you have doing your channel, doing this, is going to be way more fulfilling and way more exciting, and just way more a lot of stuff if you open yourself up to be that way. It's really thing. And burning up the road, since you're in here and you have control of the schedule, I don't know who's next. I want to make sure we get a raid going to them next, at whoever is next today. And if nobody else is next, if one of you want to jump up and do a live, go ahead and put it in here. We'll raid your channel and make sure that we get you a good live going if you're not scheduled for live. So just let me know in the chat. And if any of you want to come up, I'll put the link down again. If any of you want to come up and talk for the next, half hour or so or whatever, feel free to pop up and talk. And awesome, Quebec, thank you for coming back in. And thank you, Gina. I know you got busy stuff, so like I said, if anybody want to come up, talk for a little bit, talk about your channel, talk about what you're doing. You want to talk about your own experiences. You want to talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'm cool with that stuff. You're not real good at thank you. That's a pretty good statement there too. I like that one. You're not good at thank you. And Trip and Tracy, if you're heading out too, yeah, enjoy your day. Just I'll tell you this, guys. You'd be surprised. You have a good day too. You have a good day night. Yeah. If anybody, like I said, if any of you guys want to pop up, you can. And I think a lot of times in life, you think you can't have an impact. You think you're think you can't do much. And I'm going to tell you, if you have a channel and you're doing that and you're doing kind of stuff, you're going to have an impact on somebody. At some point, somebody's going to leave you a comment if they haven't already. And I've had people not just comment, I've had them email, you know, and say things, you know, kind things and all that kind of stuff. And you guys can look at my comments. I don't go through and you know, delete comments off there like I have bad comments on my videos and I delete them off or anything like that. I don't have that happen. Not that I never have, but it just doesn't happen. And so, in Char Heart, thank you. I'll see you guys later too. You know, I appreciate all you guys being here, no matter how long you're here, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or you're here the whole time. You know, I appreciate any part of it. And like I said, normally Gary at Daydream About Nice Things is in the spot. So, you know, if you want to still come hang out, chat in the morning and meet other people, make sure you're subscribed to him and make sure you come see him in the morning. Because he has a wheel of prizes. So he'll spin a wheel of prizes and you'll get, you know, you have a chance to win some prizes. So. And hello, Highland Homestead. Hello. This is my competition in Shed Wars. So if you see my Shed Wars videos, this is my rival in that. Even though, yeah, we both been having troubles and issues and stuff like that. Now it was funnier last one where she's standing on top of the compost saying, if you guys want to talk crap, that was funny. And I made it into the recap video too. That was really funny. But she's a really sweet lady. She's in Western New York, growing stuff in, I believe that's right, Western New York. Growing stuff at her homestead and doing all kind of stuff. Go Mama, go check her out. But she's really, really a sweet lady. And I ended up meeting her because I did the Shedware stuff. You know, and it's been great spending the morning with all you guys, honestly. You know, Gary sent me the message. I didn't know how many people were going to come on, who was going to come on to this live or anything like that. I didn't know any of it, so I'm really appreciative that all you guys are here for sure. Well, thank you. I love seeing you here today as well. Yeah. You know, I will say the biggest issue that I had early on doing YouTube was having motivation to put out videos. And one thing that helped me do that was getting on a schedule. So if you're not on a schedule for releasing your videos yet, if you don't have any schedule now, first of all, being consistent will help your channel grow. So that's one reason to do schedule. But another reason to do schedule is it's a way to motivate yourself to go ahead and put your videos out and make plans for videos and all that kind of stuff, and it will give you that motivation. I do stuff every day because it helps keep me motivated, but it also helps keep my mind off yesterday's video, because I know a lot of people, and I do too, but like I said, having another video out the next day keeps you from obsessing over whatever the numbers are of that video. You don't have time to obsess over it because your next video is out. Well, how did that one do? And so, I don't know what YouTube prefers RV weekends. I prefer people that upload really often because all I watch is YouTube. And so, I think, especially in the beginning of your channel, the more that you can post, the more that you put videos out there, because you're, you know, if you get lucky enough to have a viral video, you're one viral video away from really taking off. Well, the only way, the more videos that you post, I'm not saying post multiple a day, but the more videos that you post, that's more opportunity for you to hit that viral video, let's say. And also, the more videos that you make, you're going to get better at doing it because you're doing it so often. You're going to get better at knowing what angle that you want to shoot something at. You're going to get better at knowing which way the sun's coming from, and I should be facing this way in the sun. So even if you don't post a video every single day, I would suggest shooting a video every day. Let's say you want to post once a week. Great. You want to post once a week. That's fine. Shoot seven videos that week and pick the best out of those 7. Because it's all about repetition. So the more that you're filming, the more that you're editing. First of all, you're going to get quicker at doing it. And secondly, you're gonna get your own creative mind, and you're gonna get rolling. So instead of worrying about what one video I'm gonna try to get this week, make 7 videos. You don't have to release them all, but hey, if you make 7 great videos and you release one a week, right, and you like all 7 videos, you just made yourself 7 weeks of content, and you don't have to worry about it. I mean, I'm not going to tell you, like, because I don't know the numbers wise, but like 2 or 3 times a week, that's fun too. It's whatever you're willing to stick to, then do that. If you only have time to really put up 1 video a week, and because you want to be able to answer your comments back, and that's another thing I will tell you guys that's really important. Replying to your comments, and if you can't reply to all of them, even just hitting the heart button, that person that wrote that comment is going to go, oh, hey, at least they noticed me. I'm going to come back and watch again. I'm going to come back and comment again. And having comments on your video is an interaction. Thumbs upping on videos is interaction, and that all helps. Your videos get more seen. So it's really, yeah. And Blue Wave, like I said, I think he's at 6,000. Blue Wave Odyssey, and that's he didn't have a viral video, but he built it that way. But okay. I think you just set your first live today at 9 p.m. or 1 p.m. Eastern. Awesome, Rhonda. So if you don't have her, pick her channel up, and we'll go over there. We'll go over there today, and we'll make sure you have a very good first live stream. So, it's not not all your videos are gonna do great, and you're gonna have ones that you spend a lot of time on and a lot of editing effort, and they're not gonna do great. And if you concentrate on the fact, like, I did all this work on it, why aren't people liking it? You're just gonna take yourself down. Best thing I can tell you is once that video goes live, forget it exists. Because at that point, you don't have control over it anymore. Once it's live, you can take it down, re-edit it or whatever, but once it's live, and it's up to whoever else is out there to watch your videos. Scared to go live? Well, it is different when you go live for sure. But I wouldn't be scared to go live, because the first time you go live, it's probably going to be people that subscribe to your channel and like you anyway when you go live. I mean, today I've had some people that came in as the first live they've been in. So, but that didn't happen my first one. You know, my first one, I might have 1 or 2 people come in, and that was a long time ago. But I have maybe 1 or 2 people come in. So I would say try it out, and maybe try it out later at night. You know, and maybe and just get used to it. But your first one, you're going to be a little, you know, a little off kilter because it's a little different than filming a video. But it's really cool to be able to interact with people right there live. But it's different. It's different for sure. Okay. Well, I wasn't always good at it. I wasn't always good at it, Highland said. That's what I'm saying. It's just like with your videos. You just gotta put the reps in. I mean, you know, there's a reason why basketball players, when they go to practice, they're shooting free throws all the time. You know what I mean? You just gotta get that muscle memory. You gotta get, I guess, brain memory is what you want to call it. You know, to be able to do this stuff. But you know, I didn't expect to be where I'm at right now. I thought I might have 100 subscribers by my first year. So, you know, and I've had people on here that have a lot more subscribers, tons more subscribers, and almost everybody has had the same answer. And once you hit 100, there's nothing like hitting 100. And you might say, that's crazy. What about, you know, 10,000? What about 100,000? It's still not going to feel the same as being that first 100 that you get. It just isn't. Is there something that changes, I don't know, psychologically in a person when you get that 100, you know, and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, burning up the road, you know, her first live, she was kind of scared and all that kind of stuff, but now she does do it. Exactly. And I'm not saying do lives all the time on your channel either, you know, but if you want to try it once, definitely try it once. And how long have I been on YouTube? I've been watching YouTube a lot longer than I've been doing content, but as of right now, I'm at almost a year and a month of being on YouTube. And one thing that helped me start gaining traction was posting more content and making it regular. I don't know if it helps or not, but if you're going to schedule when your videos come out, I would suggest, because it seems to help me, to schedule them to come out the same time each time they come out. Like mine are always scheduled to come out at 8 a.m. Pacific every day. That I have a video coming out. And so on Wednesdays, on Monday and Wednesdays, since Monday's a live stream in the morning, and now Wednesdays I'm doing the live stream with Van Life with Tina Payne. There won't be a video on that day, but there's still going to be content. Yeah, I mean, now it's kind of fun to see. Oh, I want to beat this person or that person. Yeah, that's kind of fun. But yeah, that first 100, you know, I'm telling you, if you guys aren't at 100 yet, once you hit 100, you'll know what I'm saying. It's not even about, you know, getting a custom URL and all that kind of stuff. It's just something changes, and I think you start to go, well, if I can get 100, there is, you know, I can get this other stuff, and you can, but it's going to take a while. It's going to take work. You know, I mean, you might get lucky. You might get a viral video, all that kind of stuff. Do I take a day off? Well, I do take days off, but I generally try to have the videos already done. So I'll try to have videos already set to go live in public in my queue in the background. So there's days, yeah, that I take off that I don't do a film, or I don't do this, or I don't do that. But that's because I have the videos already there. Like, I don't have a video for tomorrow yet, but I have my Shed Wars video already done for Saturday. So, And then, so I got Friday's video to do and Sunday's video to do yet. And then Monday I'll be live again, and then Wednesday I'm live. So now I've just got to do 5 videos a week that I'm coming up with. But yeah, there you go. So that's another way to do it. So if you have a chance, and it's somebody that you know well, and they're doing a live stream and they have you up, that's a way to get used to being on live too. The only difference I would say between live and your videos is basically your comments are coming in as it's going out. The other thing you want to do, like if you think, well, I want to have live streams regular and I want to do live streams, go and check out a bunch of people that are doing live streams and go, I like that idea, I like that idea. And it looks like Jerry Holly is live. So if you guys, how do you know when to schedule live? We in this community we have check out Burning Up the Roads here. Check out her channel. We have a schedule called Share the Air, and it's on Facebook. If you just share the air, and contact her. And if you want to get a spot on the schedule, put live, and we'll go and see your stuff. That would be awesome. So, but Jerry Holly's live. So if one of you guys can post the link to Jerry Holly, we'll go ahead and go over and raid him. If you guys want to do that, because I want to make sure that we go over and raid Gary because he's very close to 1,000. So I'll thank you, Mint RV. Yeah, go pop over there and see Jerry. Say hello, and thank you guys for coming today. Yeah, there's her email if you want to get a hold of her and be on the schedule. We'll all go support you and stuff like that. But go over and see Jerry Holly, guys, and give him some love. And I will see you guys on Monday for the regular stream. So thank you a lot, guys.